Han Xiao changed into the guard's uniform before leaving Lin Weixian's laboratory. It was likely that people knew he had been taken to Lin Weixian, so a disguise was necessary. There were usually 4 people in the base that he had to watch out for: Hyla, number 1, Lin Weixian, and Baltar. As Hyla was not in, number 1 had left, and Lin Weixian was a non-factor now. Han Xiao's escape would proceed smoothly as long as he did not encounter Baltar. The main gate to the base was a reinforced steel door almost 1 meter thick. Even if Han Xiao used all the explosives in the armory, it would still not be enough to blast it open. The only way to escape would be through unlocking it, and only 3 people possessed the security pass to do so. One of them was none other than Lin Weixian, and, naturally, Han Xiao had already acquired his pass. However, as the main gate was heavily manned, and everyone knew exactly who possessed a pass, escaping was not that straightforward. If Han Xiao so much as appeared at the main gate, he would be surrounded by heavy fire in mere seconds. 1 bullet would do only 10 damage to him, but add them all up and he would be lucky to last for even a second. Not a bad way to go, he thought, but I think I'll come up with a better idea. Han Xiao's plan was to cripple their communications in order to gain a few hours of time. This was the safest option. Currently, he was heading back to the tuning room to retrieve the mecha arm first. As the tuning room came into sight, Han Xiao was suddenly pushed from the side. To his horror, the person who had pushed him was none other than Baltar. "Why am I so unlucky?" he groaned inwardly. "Which squad are you from?" questioned Baltar. "Why have I never seen you before?" Han Xiao lowered his head and pushed his cap down. "I'm new here. I'm from Squad B. Why was I not informed of new guards?" "Hold on, your voice sounds familiar. Raise your head and show me your face." Han Xiao noticed that Baltar was slowly reaching for his handgun. 3 guards nearby had also sensed that something was amiss. What should I do now? If Han Xiao were exposed now, Baltar would definitely send guards to look for Lin Weixian. That would be disastrous. This is a problem. I didn't want to have to resort to Plan B, muttered Han Xiao. "What did you say?" Suddenly, Han Xiao raised his head to reveal his face to Baltar. "I've always wanted to tell you this, go see a shrink, psycho." 0. Han Xiao took advantage of his confusion and thrust his knife into Baltar's chest. Unfortunately, Baltar dodged on reflex, and Han Xiao's knife only grazed his chin. "Fire!" The 3 guards hastily reached out to draw their guns. Unfortunately, they were too close to Han Xiao, and Han Xiao managed to close in on them before they could fire. He sent a fist smashing into the nearest guard's face. -48. The punch sent the guard flying backwards into his comrades. Han Xiao gritted his teeth as he turned around to make a dash for the tuning room. Baltar's face darkened as he felt his chin. As he gave chase, he shouted into the transmitter on his collar, "All agents, listen up. Come to the tuning room on the 2nd floor at once. Test subject 0 has gone rogue." All the guards who heard the news were stunned. 0? Gone rogue? Are you sure? Wasn't he brainwashed? Is this a drill? Are you dumb? Didn't you hear the gunshots? Han Xiao became strangely calm under the assault of Baltar's gunfire. As his brain began to process all the variables and data in his surroundings, the world before him astonishingly changed. Han Xiao's surroundings began to be reduced to 3D lines, as though his mind were filtering out all the clutter, making everything look clear to him. Somehow, he had entered a state of mind in which all his brain's functions were heightened. 2.0 seconds to reach the tuning room, 3.7 seconds for Baltar to catch up. The 3 guards will not pose any threat for another 4.2 seconds. Roughly 30.0 seconds before reinforcements arrive. Han Xiao had been through countless battles before. Although they were all from his time in the game, it was still experience. And it was precisely experience that enabled him to tap into this special state. He started to run in an irregular pattern to dodge the bullets. Interesting. The toy wants to resist, mused a frenzied Baltar. You asked for it. Baltar was an elite agent with over 20 years of experience. No matter how terrifying Han Xiao's learning capability was, he had essentially trained for only 6 months. To him, the outcome was already decided. As soon as Han Xiao neared the tuning room, he jumped inside and locked the door. Baltar burst out in maniacal laughter as he paused to reload his gun. Hiding in a room? You have sealed your fate. Suddenly, the door was blasted into smithereens by what appeared to be a gigantic mecha arm that appeared out of nowhere. It followed through to smash into Baltar's chest. -95. Baltar was sent flying into the wall. 4 or 5 of his ribs were broken by the force of the impact. As he got up, he coughed a mouthful of blood and looked at the newly emerged Han Xiao in disbelief. What the hell is that? Baltar stared in shock at the gigantic mecha arm that was enshrouded by the black smoke it was pumping out. The 3 guards raised their guns to fire, but Han Xiao was a step quicker. With his right hand, he drew his enhanced 73 Wasp and fired 2 consecutive shots. With the accuracy bonus provided from his skills and dex, Han Xiao's current shooting abilities were extremely frightening. Each bullet hit either guard squarely in the throat. The 3rd guard opened fire, but Han Xiao simply raised the mecha arm. Clank! The bullet deflected. Lightweight mechanical arm, left, has lost 8 durability. Han Xiao fired another shot. The guard collapsed to his knees with an expression of disbelief. The corridor quietened down. Han Xiao and Baltar faced each other off. The nearest guard will take another 30 seconds to arrive, calculated Han Xiao. Han Xiao flexed his mecha arm tauntingly. I really feel like crushing your throat with my bare hands to thank you for all 420 cuts. Baltar furiously spat out some blood and laughed coldly as he unsheathed a dagger that had been concealed within his boots. That was quite a punch, but don't think that you can defeat me with a piece of junk like that. We'll see. I can kill you 10 times in 30 seconds, howled Baltar as he suddenly pounced forward. Han Xiao charged forward to meet him. Sparks flew as Baltar's knife clashed with Han Xiao's mecha arm. In the moment that they passed each other, Baltar bent down and aimed a kick at Han Xiao's knee with his foot. To trip the enemy from behind was an extremely effective tactic that Han Xiao had learned from Hyla, and, unfortunately for Baltar, Han Xiao had anticipated the move. Seemingly with superhuman reflexes, Han Xiao swung the entire mecha arm back to smash into Baltar's foot. Baltar's foot was fractured by the blow. He crumpled to the ground. -87. The mechanical arm had a power level of 38. Added on to Han Xiao's own power level, the might of blow was already at the level of an E-grade superhuman. It had essentially doubled Han Xiao's damage. Han Xiao estimated Baltar to have a max HP of 300. Coupled with that destructive blow from earlier on, Han Xiao knew that he was probably at half health already. Baltar was indeed extremely weakened. However, he endured the pain and continued to attack. Unfortunately, his actions had grown dull, and Han Xiao easily caught his arm. Impossible! How could I? You! Baltar howled indignantly as he struggled to break free from the grip of the mecha arm. Suddenly, the world before him darkened as Han Xiao wrapped the mecha arm around his head and slammed him into the wall. Splat! Baltar was no more. Han Xiao dragged the already unrecognizable Baltar against the wall. Sorry, I lied. I didn't crush your throat. Why don't you get up so I can do it properly? Baltar did not reply, not that he could. You have killed Baltar, Vice Commander of the Valkyrie Lab, gaining 1500 experience.